Good morning, good morning. Can y'all hear me? If you're out there, do y'all hear me out there? Good morning, Ricky. Good morning, Uel. How y'all doing today, man? Nice to see y'all this morning. Be easy, the family. We got the squad in here. Good morning, y'all. Y'all can hear me. That's good, good. Yeah, I'm dealing with some, you know, some equipment came in the mail. Oh, that's dope, Uel. I appreciate that. I just commented back to you on that video. Uh, Oh, I love you too, Ricky. It's all love. Absolutely. And I mean that. Good morning. Good morning, Be Easy. Absolutely, family. And I do mean that. But yeah, I got some equipment in the mail. I want to say thanks to the family who donate, who does donate. I use that money to buy different equipment. I'm trying to build. I'm trying to build. Queen, the queen is here. How you doing, Rose? What's up? Ah, how you doing? I'm glad to see you. I ain't seen you in a minute. I was just gonna text you actually. But yeah, I want to say thanks to the people who donate and uh, the family for supporting. Cause yeah, I got a new microphone. I got I believe it's called a tripod or some shit like that, where you hold your phone on that shit. So I'm building. I'm building. I'm definitely building to try to set something better up. Soon I'll have a background. It should come in the mail today, and I'm gonna have a guest on the show actually. Upgrading. Absolutely. That's what I preach. And I hate using that word, but that's what I preach, right? Always progress. Whatever it is you focus on, progress. So I practice what I preach. I tell you guys to keep it pushing, keep moving, keep building, and that's what I do. That's mainly the reason I don't go live a lot is because I'm always doing something. My mind works like that. But I wanted to say good morning to the family. This was the whole intention of this live stream. I just fed the girls. They downstairs eating. The boy eating. Everybody chilling. Getting my day started. So I just wanted to tell the family good morning and thank you guys for all the support. Absolutely. It's because of y'all, Be Easy. It's because of y'all. Rose, Uel, Ricky, everybody come in. I don't forget names. Foxy, Bionic Toaster, like everybody. I try to remember everybody who stops by. Yeah, yeah. I can't build no Fortnite shit. That's why I wouldn't even attempt that shit, man. Absolutely. Shout out to all the supporters, all the family. I remember everybody who stops by, or I try to, because you're all important. Yeah, all of you guys are a part of my reality in one way or another. So I always got to appreciate that because you've always brought positive energies my way. I've never seen no ignorant bitch assness go through my chat feed or nothing. So yeah, I just want to say thank you guys. You guys are fucking awesome, man. But be on the lookout because I'm like I said, I'm gonna have a guest get up on this show. I'm switching things up. I'm trying to give you guys different aspects to check out. Always gonna be positive. I'm never gonna have nobody on here that's ignorant or nothing like that. So be on the lookout for that. Man, I was just talking to one of the family. His name is Ethan. I was just letting him know about something like that. Something like that, you will. Because I'm dealing with, you know, we all come from different sides of the world, right? And so I'm dealing with a young man who is actually, and I got to give him a shout out because this is awesome. Um, he's pulled me to the side on personal teachings. He would like personal teachings, and I've been giving him some personal teachings. And he has built his own electricity source from scratch with help from some of the sciences I teach on the personal side. So I want to give a shout out to Ethan for that because that's awesome, dude. You're awesome for that. I'm not even doing that personally, but yeah, family, he's building electrical source, his own electrical source. He's trying to take the power away from the things that have been having power over us. Have been having power over us. You get what I'm saying? So I wanted to shout out the family for doing that. You're awesome. Keep moving. I got some more information on electricity that I've been studying for you if you do see this video. So make sure to get a hold of me or I'll get a hold of you and we'll check that out, man. But other than that, this was a good morning to the family. We made it another day. We made it another day, man. I was sick all yesterday, but I made it. You made it. We made it. You know, because of you guys, I'm building this. It really is. It really is. He showed me his whole setup, and I was just blown away by the fact that he was doing for self. He realized his potential, his unlimited potential, the things that I speak on a lot, and things that we already know for the most part. But he took it into his own hands, and just to see that creative spark in some of the family, it's fucking awesome to me. I'm all about promoting the positive. Because now his ass, once he figures out the kinks in it, he gonna show me. And then, you know, in turn, I show you guys, and we all just build our own, and we build together. Yep, and I was just telling my daughter, UL, and I broke it down in a simple form for a child, but I broke down how we all literally have a force field. Huh? They don't ever get it. What's up, Graham? Hold on, family. My daughter wants you, but I'm about to answer you, Ricky. Yeah, sit down and quiet. Have I ever been sober? Have you ever been sober? How do you feel being sober? I'm gonna answer that honestly. What's up, Graham? Much love, family. Good morning. Well, it's morning for me, so good morning. I hope you're having a good day. Welcome to the chat. Say what's up to the family in the chat room. Have I ever been sober? Yeah, I've been sober before. How do I feel being sober? I feel sober. I don't know. I don't know anything. There's nothing really to say about that because I've been smoking weed for so fucking long that me being sober translates to me personally. Translates to me being drunk or being on drugs. So I'm always sober. Yeah, but I've always been sober. You know what I'm saying? In the way I operate. I'm always smoking bud. I'm always smoking a blunt, hitting a bowl, rolling a joint, and it's been this way most of my life. So sober to me is not being under the influence of beer, liquor, or hard drugs. I'm high all the time. I smoke weed all the time. Like when you do your own business, when you have your own business and your lady has her own business and you call your own shots and you can support your house over your head and clothes where you can do for yourself like that, anybody really tell you shit. And most of the people that I had work for me, they can smoke weed all they want. How do it feel when you're sober from the judge? That's another thing. Look, I've had plenty of court dates. Yeah, and actually eating herb is better than smoking herb because it turns into a drug once you burn it. And a lot of people don't know that. Well, yeah, a lot of people don't know that. It becomes a drug once you spark it and set flame to it. That chemical reaction, that chemical change turns it into a drug. But being sober in front of the judge, the only time I was sober in front of a judge was the first case I caught. The only reason I was sober for that is because it was the first case I caught. So I wanted to go in there as sharp as I could be. So What you want, beautiful? Yeah, go ahead, beautiful. Yeah, marijuana is a drug once you burn that shit. Marijuana is a drug if you ask like the government or some fuckery type of motherfuckers like that. You talk to the people that are getting healed by marijuana. You talk to the people that are curing certain diseases. If that's the case, it's not the case. But since you can't make money off of it, it's a drug. Much love, Ram. Absolutely. Much love, family. And that's what we all here for. Everybody you see in this chat room, this is family in here. These are people that won't steer you wrong, won't tell you no bullshit. Always gonna bring some real shit and some positivity. So this is why I fucks with the family so tough. This is why I take that extra step just to text you guys or inbox you guys on Facebook. You know, family needs to keep in contact. I believe in that. You know, I'm a very big family man. I've always been a family man. I've always had to raise. I was raising my kid's sister when I was a child. You know, mom, the beautiful queen she is. She was young when she had me, so she was still into a little bit of partying. So I had to learn quick how to take care of myself and my sister, not because she was an absent parent, it was because she was a hardworking single mom. So I've always been that parental figure. So I don't know. I just am I'm a family man because of that. Well, you know, Ricky, it teaches its own. If you feel like marijuana is a disease, then that's your reality, fam. We ain't here to prove you wrong or right. We just know you have everybody has their own perspective of things. And I think the taboo behind, you know, marijuana. I'm not necessarily a marijuana advocate, but I'm not the one to say marijuana is bad because I smoke weed. But I don't force it upon nobody. If you see it negative in a negative perspective, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, actually. I don't see anything wrong with that. So, you know, well, once again, that's your perspective. You know, weed has treated me well. I never got in trouble for weed. You would think a motherfucker who smoked his whole life would at least get in trouble for weed. I haven't never got in trouble for weed. I might have did some fuck shit and had weed on it, but I never got in trouble for weed. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? The family know what's up. The family, look, I don't even have to sit here. The whole conversation could be had. Man, damn, that reminds me. That reminds me. Family, I just created something called Discord. I'm not really used to it yet, but I watch other platforms. I watch other YouTube channels, and I'm always learning. I'm a part of like 6 different YouTube channels, and I'm always picking them apart, trying to learn from everybody who does this YouTube shit. And so I see the common denominator is Discord. It's a platform where you could actually get on it and talk to me. Talk to me. You know what I'm saying? And I could put you on and we could have a whole conversation on the live stream. So I just got that together. It's on my other phone. I got like 6 phones. Yeah, I understand, Graham. I understand. But I got that. It's on my other phone. Once uh, I get used to having Discord, I always bring my other phone and we can always have that conversation. But I'm just giving you guys a heads up of what I'm really doing behind the scenes, you know, other than handling my responsibilities and shit. Got a mic, tripod, get in the background hopefully today or tomorrow. Amazon, whenever the fuck, right? And I got another book coming. Yeah, Queen. It's already on Discord. What I'm going to do is I'll text you after I get off of here the link, and you just come on in. You know, we could talk anytime. That's what I'm saying. It's kind of like making a phone call. Exactly, well. it's kind of like you're calling me and you're talking to me, but one of the perks I think is, say you jump on the chat where we're talking, even if I'm not live streaming, we can still keep talking, and anybody can join, so the whole family can be on Discord. You can have a phone in your pocket and your headphones on, and we could just talk about whatever. So I set that up for the family, for anybody who wants to get a hold of me personally. Once again, just get on my Facebook or my Instagram, inbox me. We exchange digits, and yeah, anything you want to talk about personally or not on live stream, absolutely. In this On this channel, I try to make it as open as possible. Even if you come in here, not y'all family, but just you know, even if you come in here on some ignorant shit, if you have a point to prove, I'm willing to let you say whatever the fuck you want as long as you stick to the topic. You feel me? So if you feel like, and I'm using this as an example because I've had this experience in my comments, I deleted, but even if you come in saying some old porch monkey, you're a nigger, black people ain't shit, stop posting this type shit. Even if that shit comes up in my live stream, I have no problem. Tell me your reason you say that. Yeah, get me on Facebook, man. I'm open to the family. You know what I'm saying? I'm here. I'm really like this in real life. I teach my kids to be progressive and progress all the time. My queen, same thing. My mom, my sister, my niece, my nephew. This is me. You know, I've been a knucklehead. I'm still a knucklehead. Like, I still get in the street shit when necessary, if it comes to that. But I learned through experience. That motherfucking stove be hot. Stop touching that son of a bitch. It ain't gonna change. So what do? You change how you come at that motherfucking stove. First, you just stop touching it. Absolutely. Thank you, Graham. I feel the same way, fam. I really do, G. I think everybody's awesome that's in here. Everybody's awesome, and I say that all the time because I mean, yeah, I was a knucklehead, Queen. I was a fucking knucklehead, man. I remember one time. This just goes to show you what kind of knucklehead I was at a young age before I got into street shit. And yeah, I mean street shit. You know, a lot of these motherfuckers who talk about they did this, they did that. It's always the ones that do this. I don't fucking pay attention to. Hell yeah, Ricky, bring the queen on, man. All the queens are welcome. We need the feminine aspects in here. It's a meat fest, if not. So let's get some more feminine energy in here, you know. I ain't bringing no females as guests over here because then my queen is probably gonna beat us both up. So, you know, I'm just saying, bring the queen on, man, because the queens have a lot to give to this platform because we can speak as men on our male perspectives, but personally, I don't speak for the rest of the men, but personally, I feel like the female perspective is much, much more important than just the masculine principles. Oh, they about to come in here. She won't give me the tablet. I hear. Y'all good? Well, watch the tablet with her. Okay. But yeah, so at a young age, I say about 12, 13. Yeah. I just moved to Ohio. This is where I'm at now. I'm in Ohio. But I just moved from Alaska. I lived in Anchorage, Alaska. And I lived there for a lot of my life. I'm from Detroit. I was born and raised for a while in Detroit. Then we moved to Alaska. My mom and dad were in the Air Force. So I moved here from Alaska and we moved with my aunt when we first get here. You all right? Don't complain. It's just your sister. So boom, I'm living with my aunt, my two cousins, my one female cousin's my age. We're the oldest out the whole. Absolutely, that's exactly what I'm saying. Well, exactly what I'm saying. But the queens are always welcome. You know, Rose, she the queen. She the queen bee in this one. She the original. She the first. She get all the respect in here. But I'm living with my cousins and my aunt, and there's this house behind our house that's visually fucked up, right? So we don't think nothing of the motherfucking house. I'm the ringleader. I'm usually the leader, and now that I've learned what a leader is, I try not to be a leader because leaders only lead with lead feet. That's something. That's a whole nother bill. But so I go to the back of the house. I'm looking at this house, and a couple of the neighborhood friends is out, kids is out. We all playing hide and seek and tag and kid shit. Well, something clicks in my head to destroy this house. Now, mind you, I'm a comprehensible young person. I know better, but something clicked in me. So I talked my cousin into it. I talked everybody else into it. And then we go to this house, and they got, I don't know what kind of fucking house this was. Absolutely, Queen. Absolutely, Queen. Thank you. I don't know what kind of house this was, but it had like boxes of powdered milk on the porch. It had boxes of powdered milk, flour, a gasoline can thing, gas can, and some miscellaneous shit. Anyway, so something sparks in my head to destroy this house. And I break the windows. I throw the fucking flour or whatever that shit was. The flour, I guess. I don't know what it was. And I throw it all over the house. Throw it in the window so it explodes. And so I'm just destroying this fucking house. And I'm breaking everything. I'm breaking, you know how wooden porches have those wooden posts and it's like a porch. I was breaking all that shit. I broke the whole fucking house. I poured the gasoline all over the house. I ain't have no lighter or nothing because I ain't really need one at this age. But I destroyed this house. And this was the first act I did coming to Ohio was destroy this house. And I got my ass beat. My aunt, it's the first and only time I've been beaten with a baton. My aunt whooped my ass with a baton, then whooped my cousin's ass with a baton, and then whooped the neighborhood kids with a baton because all the families in the neighborhood was dope. It was real tight. But I was always that knucklehead. I did a lot of shit. That was just something simple. Well, not even simple because I destroyed somebody's house. They came home, and the only reason I got whooped is because they came home. They actually lived there. Somebody actually lived there, and of course, all the neighborhood kids snitched on me. And dude came to my aunt's house and told her what happened. And my cousin told my aunt that it was all my fault. And so I took that one on the chin and I got my ass beat the fuck up. When I came to Ohio, I was just a bad kid. I didn't have a father. And that's not an excuse, but I'm just giving you some perspective on where I was coming from at a young age. And I was always moving. And my mom liked to drink a lot. So I always had to do it for herself. So I was wild headed. I ain't going nowhere, G. I don't even know what time it is, but I ain't going nowhere. It's 12 where I'm at. Feel what I'm saying? I know the family got different time zones a little bit, so I don't really know when to jump on live. I just jump on whenever the fuck I feel like it, really. And whoever show up, show up. I know the family always love and support when they can, so I don't be tripping. But that was the first action I made coming to Ohio. Second one was I was in daycare. Maybe this was before that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't really remember specifics, but I was at a daycare and I was always aggressive. That's why I box. I still box. I got a video on my home. It's only one video, but I got a home video on boxing. Nowadays, I teach the children and I teach the homies that come through how to protect themselves, whatnot. But me and this kid was wrestling, and I had a lot of anger. And this kid was annoying me because I wanted to be Macho Man, and he wouldn't let me be Macho Man. Right? We was kids wrestling in gym, so I wanted to be Macho Man. He wanted to be Macho Man. I didn't want to be nobody else. So we get to wrestling. Hey, sometimes you just feel you gotta express yourself, right? So me and old boy, me and old boy wrestling, and he was pissing me off. So I picked him up and I slammed him on his fucking head, and I broke his neck. This won't be the first, or this won't be the last time I broke somebody's neck, broke somebody's back, broke somebody's jaw. This ain't the first time or the last time. But this is the first time. So I broke his neck. I'm screaming, crying because I don't want to get my ass whooped. Absolutely, Ricky. You gotta understand, we all come from women. Everybody comes from the feminine principle. Even if you don't want to take it to the physical, you want to go beyond. It still all comes from the feminine principle. Just think about that. If the woman closes her legs, life ceases to exist. Life ceases to exist if the woman closes her legs. That's why the queens are so important. If there was no feminine principle, there would be no principle as far as creation. So absolutely respect your mother. Respect the young girls you see out here. Respect the elder women you see out here, because we all come from them. All of us. The queen is the most important piece on the chessboard. Don't get it twisted. That's right, Serena. That's right. That's right. And I'm going to promote that shit on this page. Absolutely, queen. Absolutely. Rose, too. We can't forget the first lady. Absolutely. But think about that. The queen is the most important piece on the board. Yeah, the king you got, it's a wrap. But this is trying to reflect life to you. Check this out. And I don't know if I told you guys the story, but yeah, I did. Or I don't know. I'd have to go back and look. But I did a video on suicide. And I pulled from experience because I had a roommate try to kill himself. I don't know if I put that in the video. But I had a roommate try to kill himself. And so when you understand, that's a sidebar, but I'll get back to that. But I was teaching him how to play chess and correlating it to life. Yeah, the king is supposed to be in our head, the most important piece on the board. Because if you get the king, checkmate, right? Understood. But this is why the queen is the most important piece on the board, other than being able to go every which way she fucking wants, which just expresses the woman or the feminine principle in life. But the reason the king is such a, and I wouldn't call him weak, but I wouldn't call him the important piece, but we'll just call him the weakly important piece. We'll put them both together. I make words up. The reason that is because now we have to look at life and imagine the chess is life, right? But in life, in cultures and civilizations, there's been so many, right? We have the warriors, then we have the queen and the children, or the women and children, the men, women, and children. The men, for the most part, are the warriors, right? They protect the women and children. This is life. This is chess. Now on the board, the queen can go any way she wants, showing her power, her true power. But if you kill the king, it's game over. Why is that? Because if you kill the warriors in a culture of people, you've left the woman exposed. So the most important piece to get rid of is the king or the man. And the most powerful piece or the most powerful being would be what? The woman. The pawns and knights and all that shit. Those are the players of that reality. Those are the players within that matrix. When you dream, you see people you ain't never met or you have met, but you just didn't realize. It's kind of that same context. You feel me? The queen is the most important piece in real life. Then you go to chess, she's the most important piece on the board. You have the king who needs to be what? Protected, even though it's a game. But the king or the man in real world is the protector, the most important piece. Front line. You feel what I'm saying? So this is why this was important to learn simple basic. If you can learn chess to the most basic degree, you can learn life in a basic understanding. You see what I'm saying? And just for your notebook, for anybody who has a notebook who writes notes, chess actually started in Africa, and it was created by what you would call quote unquote black folks. It's strategy. Now we look at life, strategy of life. What is the strategy of life? Well, we're talking chess. Chess is war, so we got to speak in that aspect, kind of. Chess is war. Chess is life. Chess is everything you need to know. If you can look at chess, you can break down life. Okay, you need to focus on each move. Don't you need to do that in real life? Shouldn't your next step be your best step? All right. So you have certain pieces that do certain things, or certain people in your perspective of reality that contribute in a certain manner. It's all life. And the queen is the piece. I don't move my motherfucking queen unless I have to. Most of the time I move my queen is as if I'm moving my king, because they need to move in unison. A lot of the ancient warriors, and I say ancient because we're modern, but more of the ancient warriors always took their queens with them because they wouldn't want them to be left with the enemy. So the queen moves with the king. That's balance. This is life. The queen and the king, the man and the woman together should move in balance, in harmony. This all pertains to life, G. You can get this book called The Art of War. Yep. And that's life. Absolutely you will. That's life, G. So I find pleasure mentally in chess. And you can play it on your phone, you can play it in the physical. But it's always good to play personally. Once again, I have to say that and look in the camera. Personally, it's always fun to play chess when you're high. Everything's better when you're high. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. That's why I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I smoke weed. That's what I do. But weed to take you to like that deep, motherfuckers get high and shit and start having high thoughts and shit. That'll do it to you. Chess will do it to you without having to do that. I'm just saying. Chess will do that. You'll sit here with somebody who don't know how to play chess, or somebody who do know how to play chess. But chess is a platform where you can sit and have a regular conversation. It's like the barber shop for fellas. You pull out a chessboard, niggas might just talk about whatever for like an hour and a half, moving pieces slow as shit, weed gone, but you're in a conversation. See, chess is that. It's always good to have a release. You know what I'm saying? So chess or music for me. I either listen to music or I play chess. No problem, Ricky. No problem, G. It's all love all the time. We all come from different perspectives. You might not smoke, you might not drink, you might not like the color black. It doesn't matter. We all family in here, G. But yeah, back to what I was saying. As a youngster, I was a fuck up, and I learned from my fuck ups, and that's what led me to be more accepting, understanding. You know what I mean? How many? Oh, you don't want no work and no bones, you will. I'll make you wash dishes all day, baby. I ain't playing. Listen, dominoes, bones. Stop. You know how many arguments? You know how many arguments? For real. No, y'all don't get no advertisement. Y'all don't pay me. That's a good man then. That's a good man. If he's teaching a young man about chess, I want to see more of that. I want to see more men promoting uh, books. You know, more men promoting chess. Yep, how to play the game of life. I just went over that, child life. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the channel. Make sure to hit that like, that sub, and that noti, baby. But yeah, chess is life, and that's what I'm saying. The ancient Africans or the black family, the ancestors, they didn't really call it chess. They called it like snet something or something like that. But that just goes to show how advanced we already were as an ancient people. We already understood strategy. We understood metaphysics in a sense. In a sense, we were already ahead. We understood the correlation between this game, and this is probably why it was made up, of war and life. You know what I'm saying? If you can learn chess, you just have to learn the moves. You don't have to be the best. You just need to learn the game. Just by learning the game, you learn aspects of life if you're on that thought wave. What did the family say? We throw bones every get together. Huh, man? My my family don't even get together. That's crazy. I haven't had a family reunion. I haven't had a family reunion at all. But you see, that's what happens when your family's torn apart. You feel me? My family, probably like most other families, have people that don't get along, have people that are just, the troublesome family members. So we don't really do all that. The high sedity, uppity part of the family, they do that. And it's sad to say we have those separations. What you want, beautiful? You just listening to daddy speak? No, go downstairs, G. Yeah, absolutely. What did Jackie Chan say in Rush Hour? He said, "You like to talk. I like to let people talk who like to talk. That way, I can find out how full of shit they are." Exactly. Exactly. If I don't know something, I'm gonna tell you, or I'm not gonna say shit. So if I tell you something, it's because I know the shit. If you need deeper understanding on that shit, all you gotta do is hit me on a uh, personal time. I'll give you some of that game. But I say all that to say, we all make mistakes. We all come from, or have come from, lower self to higher self. It's a growth. We're building. We're not gonna get it right the first time or the second time. Oh yeah, I'm still here, family. I'm still here, Ricky. We chopping it up, man. I need to go charge my other phone. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna come live again today, but I'm gonna have that Discord open, and I'm gonna show you guys how it works, and let's get a feel for it. Absolutely, stay close. I learned how to stay close and be a tight knit unit because there wasn't no harmony, there wasn't no unity when I was coming up. My aunt, my two aunts that lived in the same city as me, really didn't fuck with me. My grandpa didn't fuck with me. My grandma fucked with me. My other aunt, she kind of fucked with me. We just have a disharmony in our family. Not to say no love, just disharmony. So I learned how to be tight knit by not having anything to latch on to. You feel what I'm saying? So when my little sister was born, and it was up to me to take care of her, I took it on because I wanted to. You feel me? I felt like, yo, this is that unity. This is that family unity. So it was just born in me from not having it there. Just like people ask me, how are you such a good dad? And not to the extent like I'm super duper dope or something, but I am super duper dope. I mean, I'm super duper dope. But The reason that is because my dad wasn't around. So by him not being around, taught me how and the importance of being around. So you can learn lessons in every aspect because you don't have a mom, because you don't have a dad. That don't mean shit. You know, I hate hearing people make excuses up for themselves or other people. He didn't grow up without a dad. Bitch, I didn't either. What are you talking about? Oh, he didn't grow up with a father. He needed a father figure. What are you talking about? What'd you say, Queen? It be like that, right? You see what I'm saying? I'm not talking about shit that don't exist or ain't real. It should be like that, you know. So, people, young people who come up and say, I didn't have a dad, that's why I decided to kill 17 people and sell 45 kilos of drugs. I didn't know any better. I didn't have a father to tell me. Some old bullshit, right? It's bullshit. I didn't have a dad. No, that's not a boo-hoo story neither. It's just, the sun is blue. It's just another day type thing. I ain't have no dad, so fucking what? But by him being absent, you learn lessons. And through those lessons, you should build upon that. To each his own. You don't want to, you don't want to. But so what? You don't have a dad as a young man. Right. I ain't seen that motherfucker since I was like 8. And the last time I seen him, it was close to Christmas. It was Christmas, actually. He came to Ohio, came and picked me up, took me to Detroit, got to see the family, bought me a couple simple gifts. I got like $400, right, for Christmas. This motherfucker took all of it and then dropped me back off in Ohio. Like a year later, I got a paper in the mail saying that he legally disowned me. Personally, nigga, you didn't even have to do that. You live, you see what I'm saying? Like, but it never hit me like, oh my God. And you know why? Let me tell you why. And I want to make this to the public because I'm pretty sure she'll never see this, but it doesn't matter. The reason that my absent father didn't affect me is because I had a great mom. I had a great mom who worked hard, busted her ass, had her flaws, but she always made sure I had clothes on my back, a roof over my head, and food in my belly. She did her job. That's what I'm saying, Ricky. You can hit me on Facebook or Instagram, and we can exchange digits, and you can talk to me anytime. You ask the family. I do that with the I do that with everybody. I'm here, G. So go to my about section on my YouTube, and it'll tell you my Facebook and Instagram. You just get a hold of me, G. It's that simple. I'm a regular motherfucker with a camera phone and a YouTube channel. I'm no better than anybody. You can holler at me anytime. Anytime. You feel me? But yeah, so I understand we all go through it. It's just we have to learn how to build ourselves and progress, even in the most chaotic situations. There's a lesson to be learned. And I preach that. I hate using the word preach, but it's a good word to use, I guess. There is beauty in the chaos. Let me say that again. There is beauty in the chaos. There is peace within the chaos. You just have to understand and look for it. You go through a bunch of dumb shit, and all you focus on is all the dumb shit that's happened to you. Obviously, all you're gonna see and notice is dumb shit. It's just about growth and building. You feel me? Turning lead into gold. That's why I don't leave. Absolutely, fam. All you gotta do is hit me on the Facebook Messenger inbox or however you can on Facebook or Instagram. I had a tweeter, but I don't use Twitter. I'm not a tweeting type of motherfucker. I don't even like saying that I'm about to tweet. So Facebook or Instagram, you holla at me, G. And my line is open. Open, open. I was just breaking down some sciences to one of the family personally just the other day, so I'm open, G. Look at that. Family's in the building. We made it. We having conversations. It's a beautiful day. That's all I can say. I appreciate every single person in here. All the people who stop through and then leave and then come back. I see y'all. I see the numbers go up and down. I mean, you motherfuckers ain't slick. Feel free to come in here. Yeah, I'm not a tweeting type of motherfucker. That's all I'm saying. Think about that. Think about this. Think about this. Please think about this real quick. It's funny. It's funny. Think about pre Facebook, pre MySpace, pre Instagram, pre Twitter. We'd never be using these terms. Hit that like, subscribe, tweet me, inbox me. I'm just getting hip to Discord. I see different platforms using it that I'm a part of. So I think that's the best way to get, people have a voice. Y'all have voice. There you go, Serena Blue. Queen, go to my About section and you'll see my Instagram. Get a hold of me. My line is open. And like I said, this right here is my library. What's not in this book, this Bible that I'm writing, what's not in here is in here. So whatever I don't, whatever you need to know, I'm pretty sure I'll know something about it. And I'm not ignorant enough to say I know everything. I am definitely not ignorant enough to say that. So if I don't know it, I can at least refer you to the right way. You feel me? Thank you, Queen. Thank you, Queen. It took time. It took time. And I'm still ignorant in the aspect of all knowledge. I'm still ignorant. We build together, Queen. Kings, everybody in here. This is a family unit. Once you come over here, you can go to your gaming channel. You can go to that channel and have fun. Over here, it's still all love. It's open conversation. This is it. This is the type of channels I'll be looking for, personally. But yeah, family, I'm making improvements. I hope the sound is good or better. Uh, I think I'm gonna make a video on how to start your dreams. You feel what I'm saying? Because I have plenty of experience in that. I showed my one dude how easy and how cheap it would be to start his t-shirt printing business. He ran from it. You feel what I'm saying? He wanted the studio. I just bought a mic and a motherfucking tripod, $40, 50 bucks. Background, $20. Laptop, $300. So that's like $500. Ain't that right? I know that's right, man. God damn, I know that's right, Ricky. Motherfuckers be so much fake shit out of here. And when you understand perspectives and realities and shit like that, the shit's gonna open up. And you'll figure it out. Yeah. A lot of that comes with that fear of the unknowing. A lot of people don't accomplish their goals and dreams because of fear of failure or fear of the unknown. And personally, facing fears is more of an accomplishment than just being stagnant and being okay with not facing fears but still living okay. That's torturous to me. Any fear I have, I faced them. Fear of rejection, I faced it. Fear of failure, I still face that. You think opening and starting and legitimizing a business is easy? Fuck no. You know how many turn downs and rejections I had to go through to get my clientele base to where it is? And people aren't built for that. People aren't built to hear no, because most of us is sissified and pussified and just, ugh. I don't like it. Soft. Scary. Pacified. That's the problem. We've been pacified. Whatever you want and need, you can go to the store and get it. Shit don't go our way since we're so pussified and pacified. When life throws, its obstacles at us, we panic. Those people start panicking because it takes them out their comfort zone. No, you gotta be uncomfortable. Be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You know, I've stood in front of business owners and tried to do business and got rejected. On the other hand, I've had those opportunities and it got executed properly. You just got to be able to get up off your motherfucking ass and be like, yo, if some random niggas can build my house, which are human people, I'm a human person too. I'm pretty sure I could build a house. You just got to look at it in that context. You see what I'm saying? Oh, somebody grew this food and sold it to me. I can grow some food and eat it. Somebody knew how to sew and knit and made my clothes. I can learn how to sew and knit and make some clothes too. It's not impossible. If it's here, it's possible. So I think I'll make a video on just what I go through to be successful in business, or I'll make a video on how easy it is to chase your dreams, man. You'd be surprised. A lot of us could be greater than what we already are if we took that uncomfortable last step into the direction of the unknown. You take the fear away. See what I'm saying? If you got a manual damn near, bruh, start small. Build a dresser, build a chair, progress. It's a step by step, you know. Quote unquote, Rome wasn't built in a day. You feel me? Building your temple is not gonna take a day. Building your reality to a greater sense is not gonna take just a day. Something you gotta build for. Something you gotta be prepared to take failure as an option, you know. You fail a million ways. Obviously, you know a million ways not to do it. So always find that lesson that life is trying to throw at you. And it's not just gonna say, message. No, it's gonna fuck you up. It's gonna throw you around a little bit. You just gotta figure that shit out. It's rough. Yeah, exactly. You're building yourself just like you build muscle. Muscle. Just take your time, family. Understand the shit is not always gonna be just that easy. But understand it's not supposed to be that easy. Once you start accepting things for what they are, you kind of take the power they have over you away. You know what I'm saying? It's like dealing with a bully. The motherfucker only bullies you because you don't stand the fuck up. And not saying he's gonna stop afterwards, but he's gonna rethink that shit. Once you stand up to that bully or that fear, the motherfucker don't have no power over you. Because once you in there getting your ass whooped, but you fighting back, that fear ain't there no more. Now it turns to anger and shit. So we just gotta face that shit. Oh, Queen, blessings. Appreciate you, Queen. Absolutely, 100%, man. But I'm gonna do a video. I'm gonna show you my mic. I'm gonna show you how I hood rigged it, cause I'm still a hood nigga. So you know, instead of buying certain shit, I just made my own. You know, it's always love, Ricky. You gotta understand, it's always love, G. Understand that. That's what the whole family. You know, love ain't something you could just. Men aren't supposed to love men. No, love is universal. It's always love, G. Don't ever get it to. Even on my bad days, it's all love, and we gonna have those. You know, people have bad days. I try to get through you guys, make it a good day, and I don't stray from that. But I understand bad days happen. But don't let that badness, that negative, attack you, G. Don't let it do that. Just understand it's gonna happen, and when it happens, you're in a place to, you know, fight it off. That's all. I have bad days too, sure. I have stressful days. I have days where people just are annoying me for some reason. You know, wake up on the wrong side of the bed type shit. So what? Once you understand it happens, it happens. But I'm here for y'all because I see y'all here for me. Y'all showing love and support. And it's likewise. My phone is always, not to sound cliche, but I'm always one call away. And I do it because I come from experience, you know. I didn't have solid motherfuckers, man. That's right. That's right, Queen. That's like, just like I said, sometimes they just be bad days. But we have the power to change that. And you're using your power right now to change that, and that's dope as fuck. That's what makes you dope as fuck. You hear that? All right. Daddy duties never stop. Mother duties never stop. Queens, I agree. But daddy duties never stop either. So I'm gonna show y'all how to get down, man. We're gonna keep this rolling. You feel me? I'm always gonna come back with some more shit. I'm always looking to upgrade. So next time you see me, hopefully today this shit comes. If it comes today, I'm live as soon as it comes. But I got a dope ass background that I chose. I think you'll love it. I'm trying to build this. Visually you want it. Yeah, I know, Queen. I know. The mother duties ain't never stopping. I know. That's why I appreciate. That's another reason I appreciate the Queen so much. Y'all stronger than men. I'm gonna tell you that. I'm gonna tell you that. Y'all not. Y'all may not be physically muscular, physically stronger, but to produce a whole human being out of your cooter, whoo, 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 no. Fellas, imagine having a whole human being come out your dick. Just imagine that. Shit. It'd be a whole lot of fellas in here with cesarean section scars, if that was the case. But these women push us. You see this big ass head? It's okay to laugh at my dome. I know I have a dome on me. But imagine this coming out of a cooter. Woo. Much love, Ricky, and I appreciate that compliment, G. Much love, G. But imagine that. This coming out of a vagina? Bruh. So ladies, trust me, I understand and I appreciate you. And the energy is very necessary. It was made that way, that the queen's energy matches the king's energy. But understand the words I'm using, because I use them for a specific reason. Kings and queens. A regular Joe, an average, I wouldn't even call her average, but just a regular female who don't have higher self. It's just clashing negative energies. Those are unbalanced energies. And that's a lot of the reason you see couples and relationships that are troubled. Because they're both coming from a perspective of lower energy. They might be great people, but have lower energy that's a little stronger than their higher self. So now we're clashing because our mental frequencies aren't on the right page because we're from two different lower energies. Our spiritual, they're not matching. So we have to understand the best relationship we can start is with ourselves. Let's get our energies in order. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So we gotta understand these energies, man. So build that relationship with yourself. You're fucking awesome. So you need to be telling yourself you're awesome and having conversations with yourself and shit like that. That way you can build the proper relationships with people. Because once you have your energy at a certain comfortability, we'll say, other energies that enter your reality, you'll feel it. It won't match. It just won't match. You ever been kicking it, having a good old time, and somebody come in the room and you could just feel that motherfucking negative energy? Like the whole mood of the room changes type shit? Right. You're in tune. You have a force field. I think you well spoke on it real early in this live stream. But we all have force fields, literal force fields around us. If you look at yourself like the atom, it'll make sense. It definitely will make sense. If you look at yourself as you should be, as the atom or the atom or the atom, you are that energy field. You see those electrons create that force around that motherfucking nucleus. That's you. So once your energies are in order, oh man, don't do that, Ricky. Don't do that, G. I'm right here. I gotta tie my shoe. My bad, family. I don't want to get up on this live stream and then bust my ass for y'all, giving y'all a quick laugh. But don't do that, Ricky. It's all love, man. This shit gonna be like this every time you come in here, man. We gonna talk about whatever the fuck, whenever the fuck. And we're not giving out any promos because I don't get paid. As far as you're concerned, this is a blue can. That's all. But yeah, family. I'm about to get back to my daddy duties. I hear him keep coming up the steps, yelling about the other one. They might as well just fight. We got boxing gloves. Goddamn. But I will be back. Hopefully, I can come back and show you my new background. That's really what I want to. I'm excited. You know, I have my background coming, and I have a brand new book coming. I'm always in the books. A man is only worth his library, right? So if them bitches come today, I'm going live. If they don't come today, I'm going live later. All right? So be on the lookout. Stay positive. Stay positive. Stay positive. I gotta look in the camera. Stay positive. Be positive. Be positive. All right? Can we do that? Y'all gonna have a good day, right? And I'll wait. Y'all gonna have a good day, right? We gotta put it into the universe. I'm gonna have a good day. Much love, Graham. Much love. But you got to make that claim to the universe. Remember, words are frequencies. Words are tones. All right, Queen. All right, Queen. There it is. There we go, Queen. Always, always, I'm going to have a good day. I'm not asking. I'm not saying it so you can tell me if I will. I'm telling you. I'm going to have a good day. Peace. That being said, family, peace when we're together, chaos when we're not. Pick up a book, gain some knowledge, spread some positivity, have a good day. And if you're not having a good day, make it one because you had the power to. Much love, family. I appreciate every single one of you. UL, Rose, Serena, Graham, Ricky, Be Easy. Who else I'm missing? Damn it. I'm going to the top. We're going to figure this out together, goddammit. Ricky, Rose, Be Easy, UL, Selena. Let me make sure I get the queen's name right. I want her to beat my ass. Serena. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, family. I'll be back later. Y'all continue to have a great day. I'm out. Peace.